If you want to check out different content from myself, I've just set up a second channel where I'm going to post fitness and things. The link for that will be in the description. And of course, if you want to avoid the random lottery of FIFA points, you want to go straight to the source, buy the players directly, use u7buy.com and use the code TVM at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to another episode of the Norwich City career mode. We are playing Brighton, a game that I have already played, of course, but because it didn't save, we are having to play it again. And it's episode 14. We will finish the season today. It is done and dusted. We will find out how much money we have for the transfer window at the start of next season. You'll see where we finish, and you'll see maybe, not a full list, but a few of the players that we're going to list up for sale. And hopefully we can move them on, pick up some money, some extra money on top of the transfer budget, and then go out and buy maybe one or two. I don't really want to be buying crazy amounts of players. I feel like I've got my attackers sorted. They're not prolific. We were heavily reliant on Barco this season for goals. He's not really a prolific goal scorer. He does score his fair share. I think he finished maybe on 9 goals this season. But we don't really have a great partner for him yet. Baronatea trying to be that player. Unfortunately, it's not really working out for him just yet, but, you know, he's improving. He's really young. He's only 18, so he's improving, and fingers crossed, next season, chances like this won't be missed. So that's the hope anyway. Now, with that being said, we lost that game 2-0. We originally drew it 2-2, and then when I simmed the game against Watford, we lost. So if we can beat Watford, we will kind of be in a very similar position the way we were before. Arsenal have gone on leaps and bounds and they've turned their form around. In the original, before the failed save, Arsenal were struggling and they were behind us and we were actually clear by 4 points. We're now level. I'll tell you what, Watford are dirty. That was foul number 1 and he got booked for it as well. They managed to get through and score. There was an instance in this game, actually, where I wasn't looking at the screen, and you'll see exactly when it was in a second. So Greenwood gets hacked down by the defender, Mariappa. That's a first yellow for him. They are filthy. They really are dirty, and that's not the last foul to come either. Buendia goes forward. Greenwood turns his man, gets in on goal, shoots, scores. Finally, on the score sheet, only his 3rd or 4th goal this season. And then they came forward. As you can see, I've kind of half stopped playing here, unfortunately, and the reason for that is because I was looking at my other monitor and I didn't realise they were as close as they were, and then when I looked back it was too late. The ball was in the back of the net. My bad completely. I don't often do it, but something caught my attention and I was trying to read it, and that was the end of that. And then later on in the game, I just couldn't stop them progressing. They were absolutely rampant in the first half. They were dominant. Couldn't get anywhere near them. When I did have the ball and we held possession like this, we had a couple of opportunities. Goalkeeper stood strong, and then they managed to clear it. From this corner, we were deep into injury time. In fact, the whistle should have gone by now. The goalkeeper came out crazy for it. I tried to launch it clear, but he ended up sort of passing it backwards, and then they scored. We were 4-1 down at half-time. Came out in the second half and instantly went at them. Edge of the area stuff here with Greenwood, and again another foul. Mariappa this time, he's already been booked. He's about to get booked again, and the referee sent him off. Therefore, we have a lifeline. 4-1 down, free kick on the edge. You know what Cyprian's about to do. He's about to miss. Good save, or rather it comes off the bar. Buendia puts it in, and it's 4-2 with the whole of the second half to play against 10 men. Now, I tried my level best to bring this game back. For the life of me, could not put that ball in the back of the net. I don't know what was going on. I shut everything, well, not shut everything off, but I basically closed everything on the second monitor down so I wouldn't be distracted by anything. Wasn't watching anything. I was purely playing the game. And I tried. And I've cut out loads of chances. Otherwise, the video would be like 25 minutes long of me just trying to shoot against this goalkeeper. He made, I don't even know how many saves. I think I had like 12 or 13 shots on target, 20 shots in total, and I just could not get that ball past the goalkeeper. We lost 4-2, and we move on to our next league game. And incidentally, our final league game of the season, because we're about to sim the final 3. They are against opponents that I would have quite liked to have played, actually. Well, 2 of them anyway, Chelsea and Man City. But we were literally playing for nothing at that point. We couldn't even get a position, so there was there was literally no point to play it other than maybe because I want to. But Ferreira started in this game. Started quite brightly as well, actually. He started instead of Barnatea. Barco, you can't drop him because he's just that kind of guy that pops up with goals. And I say that as he's been taken down in the penalty area. We're about to get a penalty, I think maybe only the third penalty this season. And unfortunately, I hate penalties against the AI because they always save them. And we've missed. So, unfortunately, word of the day, we've not been able to take advantage of that. Sangar comes forward, plays a good ball into Ferreira. Great touch from him and left-footed straight at the goalkeeper. Tried to go near post. I was absolutely deflated by that. We had a penalty we missed. We had a one-on-one we missed. Ferreira missed a very, not easy, but a decent chance early on. And then from there, Southampton turned it on. And we were very lucky not to lose this game 3-0. I mean, don't get me wrong, we lost it, but at least it wasn't 3-0. We had a ball played into the box here by someone I've never heard of, and a goal by someone else that I can't read the name of. Was it Loren? Either way, we conceded. Went a goal down. I tried again. Barco threw on goal here. Maybe should have done better. And by maybe, I mean I definitely should have done better. Goalkeeper spread himself well. Could probably have gone round him. Just don't have the confidence with this team right now. Not quite sure why that is, but as you can see, we're in that position where it's difficult for Southampton to catch us, even though they've just beaten us. And I was confident enough that we could beat one of the three teams here. I didn't think we'd beat Chelsea. So, simmed the game. And as you would expect, we didn't beat Chelsea. We were close. 2-1. Not bad. They took to the 83rd minute to actually send us home. Barco missed another penalty, I've just spotted that. We played Burnley. I had every confidence we were going to beat Burnley here, and fortunately, I was right. We did. We beat them very comfortably, 3-0. Barnatea with a hat-trick, first of his career, and very happy about that. Duda went off injured, but Duda's gone back to Hertha anyway, and our final game of the season, we were 4 points clear in position at this time. We were 4 points adrift of the next, so it literally didn't matter whether we lost this 21-0 or not. I simmed it because I couldn't be bothered to play it at that point, and we were heavily beaten by Manchester City. David Silva said goodbye in style with a hat-trick, and there we go, 4-0. Now, our club has picked up 135 or just under 136 million in prize money from the Premier League, which is a huge amount of money for finishing in 11th. Now, I wanted to finish top half, which would have been 9th for me, but unfortunately, it didn't go that way, and we were screwed out of it, really, in my opinion. I kind of gave up a little bit toward the end after the whole save debacle. We've been given 31.7 million and a wage budget of 157,000 going into the next season. Now, the positive of this is we have a lot of players that we can sell. We have at least 6 or 7 players that we can ship out, and they are worth, I wouldn't say a substantial amount, but, they're worth a good couple of million each. So with that, I'm actually very happy to start listing some players. Now, I don't want to list the big boys. Of course, Simicant's worth 20 million now. I'm expecting offers galore for him this summer. Barco is now worth 15. Buendia and Cantwell, interesting. I don't particularly want to sell them, but I am very tempted. If an offer comes in for Buendia, I would be tempted to let him go for as close to 25 as I can get. We've put Basogog up, we've put Hernandez up, we've put Dermich up, and then there's a few players down here that I've never heard of before, really. McCallum, I don't know where he came from. He hasn't been in the squad the entire season, but we can list him. Byram, I was thinking about it, and then I decided against it because we do need backup, and he hasn't moaned once all season, in fairness. Tetty is gone, and there's a few others being listed up as well. So in the next episode, I'm going to take some comments and some suggestions. So if you can think of a player that you think might be decent in the second season of career mode, let me know in the comments. They have to be, within realistic transfer budget. I'm not looking for someone who's worth like 60, 70. Someone who's worth about 25, 30 would be decent. So let me know down below. If you have enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Football Index. The game changed. Download the app now.